So, present perfect, week number 4. I think this is our 4th week, yeah? So we looked at present perfect to talk about things that started in the past and continue to this present moment. I have taught English for 10 years. I've taught English since 2009. We've learned that we use present perfect for experiences. Now, the reason that I put this at the top is because we've learned some new words today. We have learned some new words today. Here are the words we learned: ever, never, just, already, and yet. And I'd like just to talk to you about those very briefly. So we use ever and never. We use ever in questions. Have you ever visited Japan? Very common. We just throw this extra word in without thinking. We can also use ever in a negative. We say, no, I haven't. I haven't ever visited Japan. Or, I have never visited Japan. They're both negative sentences, but you use ever with a negative and you use never with a positive. That's quite important. That's the same for present simple. We always use never in a positive way. Oh, I never go fishing. Yeah, I never eat chocolate, etc., etc. So it's the same here. We use never in a positive and ever we use in a negative, and they mean the same thing. Something that has happened a moment ago, here's an example: I have just finished work. Now, you could still use the past simple if you wanted to, and say, oh, I finished work 5 minutes ago. But I'm trying to teach you this new language and how we use it. So we don't use the word just for the past simple. We do not say, although I've heard it, I just finished work. Just is one of those words that is only used in the present perfect. Like ever, only in the present perfect. Never, we use that in the present perfect as well as the present simple. But just is just a present perfect word. If you say, I just finished work, no one will go, whoa, she's not using the right tense today. They'll go, oh, nice. They won't think, they won't even notice it, because most English people don't understand grammar. But it's only a present perfect word. I have just finished work is the same as I finished work 5 minutes ago, for example. Another word that is only, these words are only present perfect words. Something that has happened, I was trying to think about how to explain this. Something that's happened and maybe was unexpected or a surprise. Here's an example. Have you already finished that report? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. You know, I thought you were going to not, I didn't think you were going to finish it for another 3 days. Yes, I have. I have already done it. It's a surprise. Wow, here you go, early. I've done it before you even thought I was going to do it. And finally, yet. Now, yet can only be used for questions and negatives. Here they are. Have you learned all of the irregular verbs yet? And I'm sure the answer is no, I haven't. I haven't learned them yet, but I will. And that's the other thing about the word yet. Something hasn't happened yet, but it will happen at some point in the future. So a little bit more work for us, a few more extra words. We're going to now move back to work on the active and the passive with present perfect.